Mr. Impressive joined at ringside by Mr. Excitement, Ryan Kidd. The battle of the big men, Anthony Idol, the Incredible One, against Willie Mack. What a matchup we're about to see.
What a matchup, what a night, what a card Super Clash 2019 has already been and continues to shape up to be. And when you talk about a Super Clash, this match right here epitomizes that term. The Phenom, Anthony Idol, Chocolate Thunder, Willie Mack, so much on the line. No titles, but you gotta believe an insurmountable amount of pride is on the line here between these two men. And you look at Anthony Idol, a man who just over a year ago didn't know if he'd ever wrestle again. A near career-ending pectoral injury, both pecs ripped off the bone. As we see those pecs put to great test, Willie Mack no slouch, a lot of muscle underneath that frame, and deceiving agility, as Willie Mack known for his strength, but also his high-flying ability.
Well, it'll be interesting to see who here wins the power game, because I do think that Willie Mack takes it when it comes to agility, Ryan Kidd.
Absolutely. Anthony Idol, he's been known to change up his strategy when need be. A former SoCal Pro heavyweight champion, former Golden State champion. This man's just about done it all in SoCal Pro. And he might be having his biggest test to date here in Impact Wrestling star, Lucha Underground star Willie Mack. As we see him nearly thrown halfway across the ring there. And you got to believe this is really going to be a matter of who's going to make the first mistake, who's going to have the first lapse in that all-important game plan and take that first step into really taking this match.
And this is a match that Anthony Idol has gone on record saying that he has always wanted. So you know that he is bringing his A game, his A+ game, his A++ game tonight when he goes in there with Willie Mack.
Absolutely, but with that being said, it begs the question. Anthony Idol has studied Willie Mack so much. Willie Mack's career, well documented. Like I'm saying, all this national television exposure, not many people are going to not know who Willie Mack is and know what he brings to the table. Whereas a guy like Anthony Idol, a little bit underexposed, more under the radar, you've got to wonder how much does Willie Mack know about Anthony Idol?
And the test of strength, Willie Mack playing those mind games with Anthony Idol. I am one who loves mind games, Ryan Kidd.
Absolutely. It might not be a battle of force, but now a battle of funk. We know that Anthony Idol seems to bust it out and break it down if need be. And that's what's so important. A match like this, guys with such different styles, they can really change it up. 1 minute, they're testing strength, and now here we have technique, wrestling getting involved, as well as, like you said, those mind games. It's all going to be a factor. And again, getting that upper hand.
Good counter by Anthony Idol, leveraging Willie Mack down, controlling the body of Mack.
Again, Willie Mack, he's been all over the world. You've got to believe that he knows how to wrestle, he knows Lucha Libre, he knows the catch-as-catch-can style. It's really just a matter of what he chooses to implement and win.
Referee in great position here.
And you gotta love to see this. A guy like Willie Mack, who's been all over the world, still coming to SoCal Pro and just having fun. We know when it comes time to turn up the heat, Willie can do it with the best of them. But right now, in the early stages of this match, really just having fun, feeling out the Incredible One. And again, this might be some territory that Anthony Idol might not be all too familiar in. We've always seen him with a big size, big weight advantage over his opponent. Here, he's matched with someone just about his size. But there we can see.
You talked about it. You talked about Anthony Idol. Oh! Bringing out some tricks. Those are not some of the typical moves I see from Anthony Idol. I was expecting a throwdown, a brawl.
Absolutely. Big high roundhouse kick. All around behind him.
Talking about.
And again, I don't know if it might be the smartest move to trade strikes with Willie Mack. And just like that, he might be out on his feet.
I think we're changing gears here, Ryan Kidd. I think we're changing gears now.
And like I said, Willie Mack can turn up the heat with the best of them. I think Anthony Idol may have just brought that out. Big forearm strike returned in kind by Chocolate Thunder. And you got to believe the thunder reverberating through the jaw and down the spine of the Incredible One.
Oh! Good move by Mack. Takes Idol down. Idol taking Mack down. Cover, smite. You got to go for those covers, kid.
Look at this!
Double drop kick.
I can't believe what I'm seeing! Oh my God, it's a standoff!
What?
These two men are completely equal, and the fans showing their appreciation. What are we seeing here, Mr. Impressive?
Frankly, that was impressive.
Absolutely.
I reserve the use of that word.
Absolutely. Like we were talking about, the differentiation of styles. We see some hard hitting, we see some wrestling, some lucha libre, all implemented in the first few minutes of this match.
Now Anthony Idol taking Willie Mack down. Will Idol finally gain control? Because thus far, this has been 50-50, right, kid?
Absolutely it has, and just that one deep knee strike inside the gut was all it took for Anthony Idol, who sends Chocolate Thunder high up overhead with a big back body drop.
That's the definition of a big back body drop.
Cover right here. Just a 2 count.
That's a lot of weight crashing down.
Absolutely. You got to believe that the ring was reinforced. Our referee has got to be holding on to the ropes when these two men hit the ring, because that reverberation, I can feel it from here.
Now Idol with a headlock. Talk to me about strategy, kid. What do you think Idol's thinking right now?
See, and that's what I tried to bring up early on, is Willie Mack is so good at changing the pace whenever need be, and he's great when he's able to pick up speed. If Anthony Idol is able to ground Willie Mack and keep that high-flying offense to a minimum, he might be able to get him up and over for that Idol overdrive and keep him down for 3.
Oh, big boot by Idol misses. Go! What a lariat by Willie Mack. I would not want to be on the receiving end of that.
And again, just like we talk about,
recover, hooks the leg, only 2.
We talk about, just as I say that Anthony Idol might be trying to ground the high-flying game, we see Willie come right with just some ground and pound, hard-hitting offense. Nearly decapitated him with that clothesline there.
Well, Willie Mack is an unpredictable, versatile combatant between those ropes, but listen, so is Anthony Idol.
Absolutely. Do you think that Willie Mack, in recent memory, has ever had a challenge here in Southern California the size, the caliber of a guy like Anthony Idol? Because we see a lot of wrestlers in Southern California, they have a certain size, a certain style, and I think that mold is a bit broken here by Anthony Idol. With that size, with that differentiation of style, as very few men can get Willie Mack up and overhead like we see there with the big body slam.
Idol going up second rope, looking for the fist drop, and hits it.
All 5 knuckles to the skull of Willie Mack.
Now Idol stalking his opponent.
Really, truly in a bad way here.
Oh! Do you think he took too much time there, kid? Do you think that's what cost him?
Wow. I don't know what happened, but whatever that boot was, I think we may have seen a couple of Anthony Idol's teeth fall into the first or second row, because he might be out there trying to recollect them.
Willie Mack setting Idol up for something.
Poised on the ring apron. Oh my goodness!
You know, we have seen a lot of hard strikes in this matchup, kid.
Absolutely, and Willie Mack might be smart to get inside the ring and let that 10 count run its extent, because I think Anthony Idol might be knocked out here on the floor.
But you know as well as I do, Willie Mack isn't going to want to take the win by countout.
Absolutely, Willie Mack, no strains
will take the win by countout.
And that's what separates Willie Mack from Anthony Idol. And this might separate Anthony Idol's pec from his body once again.
Hey, I need you to be quiet for a second.
Anthony Idol literally crumbling. I think I saw his eyes legitimately protrude from his face.
It's gonna leave a mark, folks. Oh! That one stung. Oh!
And the sweat flying off of the chest. Neither willing to give an inch. These two men are just beating each other within an inch of their lives.
Gotta be honest with you, kid. I'm kind of glad I'm not in this matchup.
Absolutely. I think that everybody here is kind of watching this with gritted teeth, as these two men are literally beating the crap out of each other right in front of ourselves.
When you talk about hard hitting encounters, this is it.
I think Willie Mack's back just had a hard-hitting encounter with our hardwood floor here. No give, no mats, no protection, just hardwood floor and steel barricade meeting the throat and sternum of Willie Mack. And again, both of these men, so resilient, so tough, so strong, but you can only take so many of these blows on the outside of the ring before the referee's either going to throw this one out or the human body is simply going to refuse to get back up. And it might be a matter of time before either or takes place here at Super Clash.
Both men finally back in the ring after that vicious back and forth outside.
We talk about strength, we talk about agility. It literally might come down to who has more gas in the tank. As we're approaching probably well over 10 minutes into this match now, both of these men used to shorter encounters. It's really going to get down to the wire, and we're going to see who wants it more. Anthony Idol has made it clear he's wanted this match for a long time. But if he loses, what happens next?
Oh! What was that? What a handstand.
Talk about unorthodox.
Oh, here comes Mack. Watch out!
He may have cleaned his clock right there.
Just nails Idol with that kick, but all the damage both men have taken, all the damage Willie Mack has taken, he cannot follow up, kid. Can't follow up.
Neither man able to get the upper hand at this point. But talk about unorthodox offense. Willie Mack literally head over heels, handstand on the top rope, goaded Anthony Idol in low, came up over the top, and a wicked face front enziguri underneath the chin. Has both these men staring at the lights. And now, like we're talking about, who's got more fuel? Idol up to his feet first.
Oh, back to those strikes. It's been the story of this encounter. At this point,
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Referee, check him. He may have broken his nose.
Oh, it was vicious. Did he just headbutt him?
That was a headbutt to the bridge of the nose.
Oh! Idol
Get in there, referee.
Idol could be out on his feet. How are both of these men continuing to go?
Oh, they're even standing! Oh, wicked boot across the face. And it might just be the support of the ropes.
Oh!
Exchange of forearms, exchange of boots.
Oh! Oh, these guys are superhuman.
Superhuman agility, superhuman feet for Super Clash.
Uh-oh, watch out!
Oh! Folded him in half! Willie Mack!
German suplex! Here we go!
Oh!
Have you ever seen Anthony Idol literally get thrown around a ring like this? Wait, hold on. Cover.
1, 2.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Have you ever seen Idol thrown around a ring like this, kid?
It's a night of firsts.
Literally manhandled.
I think that truly had to be complete instinct on Anthony Idol's part to get that right shoulder up at the count of 2, because I swear on all that is holy, I saw his spirit leave his body on that second forearm. My goodness. Followed up by a wicked spine-crushing German suplex.
Watch out!
Oh my God.
Oh, pulling out all the stops.
Super Frankensteiner.
You can see how bad does Anthony Idol want it. He wants it bad. Covers. 1, 2, no.
And it might have just been that split second that it took Anthony Idol to get full coverage on those shoulders. Really, 1 second is all that makes the difference in a match like this. Again, with so much pride, so much dignity, so much heart being displayed, all for the sake of SoCal Pro. It's called Super Clash for a reason, and these men are pulling out all of the stops.
It's about the passion for professional wrestling, the passion for pure competition, the passion to be the better man. Oh! Idol misses. Mack back with a strike.
More shot.
Watch out!
And another. This is not where Anthony Idol wants to be.
This might be it. This might be it, kid. This might be it. How much can one man take?
Ever seen a neon pancake? Oh! All the weight of Anthony Idol sandwiched in between the weight of Willie Mack and the force of 15 feet of momentum, crushing the body, and he's still on his feet. Chocolate.
Oh! Giant Samoan drop.
They're out. What?
How can he still?
Oh! 1, 2,
Oh!
God! Standing moonsault. Just when it looked like both of these men were out, Willie Mack kips up to his feet and performs a near 300-pound standing moonsault. And what's more impressive than that? Anthony Idol got his shoulder up at the count of 2. What is it going to take? We say it all the time, but it couldn't be more appropriate now. What is it going to take? We've seen these men pull out everything that their arsenal entails and more. Idol overdrive, chocolate thunder bomb.
Watch out! Willie Mack in that dreaded tree of woe. Idol has some bad intentions.
From the gridiron to the wrestling ring.
Oh, I think Idol's thinking Idol bomb here.
Up and down. Close to the ropes. See, not gonna get in there. Although you gotta wonder.
Wait, whoa. What is Anthony Idol signaling for, Ryan Kidd?
Well, we've seen him do the Idol bomb off the second, but he's not known to. Oh my
No, you gotta be
God!
kidding me.
This man is on the third
You gotta
rope.
be kidding me.
Oh my God!
You've got to be kidding me!
No water in the pool. The pool party world tour closed for maintenance, and that might be the opening that Willie Mack needs.
That was all or nothing, Ryan Kidd. All or nothing. Willie Mack went for everything on that move, and he came up empty. Does he have anything left? Anything left after that?
And it may have taken, you're right, all that Willie Mack had to get out of the way and avoid that moonsault, because if I would have connected, it would have been lights out. Oh my God! It's over! It's over! It is over! Count to 100! It's over! 1, 2, 3! Oh my God! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you sure? The referee says it was 2. He's got the best vantage point of anyone in this building. But oh my word, what a roundhouse kick. Words do not do that justice.
I am speechless, Ryan Kidd.
I don't know.
Absolutely speechless.
I don't know if that was sweat, if that was spit, if that was blood, or if that was teeth. But something came from Anthony Idol's mouth.
Watch out! Stunner by Mack. No, Idol with the counter. Oh, another forearm. But Idol returns the favor. Idol, are we going to see it? Idol overdrive? No, small package. 1.
Shoulders up. Shoulder was up. Shoulder was up. Referee needs a better view of that one, because Anthony Idol's shoulder was up. We hate to see a miscarriage of justice here. Such a great match.
What's Mack got in mind? Another strike.
You know, I keep saying that I think that he's knocked out, but at this point it just seems repetitive. Oh my God! And now
I think Anthony Idol is digging as deep as he ever has right now.
the juices are flowing, the timing is right, and it might be now or never for Anthony Idol.
Oh! Oh, wow.
Oh, the straps are down!
I think Idol's asking for more. Nope. Idol overdrive.
He got it! He got it! 1, 2, 3. What a match! Anthony Idol.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner,